Hey y'all, I'm Madeline Monahan, but you can call me Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. And today is a little bit low energy, and the rain outside certainly does not help. As I'm sure everyone is aware at this point, we are living in a weird world. It's weird. It's all weird. Everything's weird. This whole situation is weird. But I kind of wanted to just sit down and talk for a little bit today. I know I just did kind of like a sit down chat video, but we're gonna do another one because life has been weird. As per what many places have done since this whole pandemic really started and got to us, a lot of stores, a lot of businesses, a lot of schools have shut down. People aren't going to schools anymore. Everyone's doing things online. Every restaurant is takeout only now. You know, I'm sure everybody already knows the drill of what's happening in the world and what's happening in their locale. I have reached this stage in this quarantine process where I just am feeling very unmotivated. Is that a word? Is unmotivated? Dismotivated? Unmotivated? Not motivated. Basically, I'm not motivated. And that's not just like things pertaining to like my writing projects, you know, I'm still trying to find time to put into working on these projects, and I know what everyone's thinking is like, well, you have all the time in the world. And it's like, that's kind of the problem, is that I have time. And you know, and usually this is time where I'm going to work or going to school or seeing people. I miss seeing people and going places and doing things, and you know, even just going out and walking around, you know, which we had a week where it was like spring was finally here and it was sunny and just beautiful weather out. And for the last 2 weeks now, it's been nothing but rain and cold and gross, and I don't know what happened, but spring's not coming back around for some reason. Virginia can't ever decide what season it wants to be. It could be the middle of winter and we get spring. It could be the middle of summer and we get winter. I'm just kidding. We never get winter and summer. We just get more summer. Virginia can never make up its mind what weather it wants us to have. I think that's been affecting my mood a lot lately, and just that feeling of I can't bring myself to really do anything. Even if I try to do something, I kind of fall flat. Like I said, it's not only kind of hindering my writing projects, it's also hindering school. For a while there, I was, you know, when I was actually going to campus, I was batting 1,000, you know, because I'm still in school. I'm still working towards my degree. For some reason, doing it from home has just been so much more stressful than getting in the car and going to school. I'm gonna be 100% honest here, I don't like the school I go to. But there's a difference between being in a class setting and being with people that I feel like makes it easier to learn than being at home by yourself, separated from people. It's very easy to get lost and forget what's due when and what assignments you have and how all of this is done. My Japanese professor, my sensei, is the only one who's given us kind of a detailed outline of what she wants and when she wants it. Everyone else is just kind of like, eh. I have one professor who's just like, just get it in before the end of the semester. You know, and that's all our assignments. She's just like, eh, turn it in whenever you can. A couple of my professors kind of sprung all these other assignments on us and didn't put it in their revised syllabus. And so there's just, it's created this whole slew of confusions for everybody. And it's made this whole situation even more stressful. You know, this is already a very stressful situation, and just kind of the lack of clarity on everything else, you know, has just made it 10 times worse. Like, I understand that not everybody was, you know, going to be prepared for this. No one's gonna have an easy answer for how to deal with this, but it's just, everything is just such a mess that trying to keep everything straight and knowing what's due when and when I have to do what by has just been absolutely stressful. It's been stressful. stressful. It's because this whole thing, it's like, it's thrown everybody's schedule off, you know? And so my brain especially has just been a jumbled mess, and you know, my whole routine sort of got thrown off, and it's hard to get back on. It's hard to figure out how to get back on it. I'm also speaking from a place where I am not in a, you know, I'm not an essential worker. So luckily my job, I work at a local coffee shop here in Virginia. Luckily my job is still accepting online orders, and we're doing free local deliveries. So there's still some money in that, but not nearly what I was getting before, and that's also put a huge stress on me because I have to help pay rent, you know? I don't want my husband to pay everything by himself. That's just not fair. And because of this situation, it's like I can't contribute, which is adding even more stress on top of everything else. And it's just a very, it's weird. It's just a weird time to be alive. I've been listening to Hamilton a lot lately, and every time Eliza's like, look around and how lucky we are to be alive right now, I'm like, am I though? Like, this is really freaking stressful. It's weird. And this video is kind of just more of like a rant. I just kind of needed to get those feelings off my chest, and I'm sure others have found themselves thinking similarly or are in a similar position. It's tough. It's hard sometimes, and today is one of those days, and the weather does not help. It won't be sunny. Where's the sun? Good times and sunshine. Isn't that how the song goes in Princess and the Frog? I don't actually remember. Good times and sunshine is really what I need right now. Like, I'll just take sunshine. Like, give me sunshine and I will be the happiest person on the planet. For all of you guys who are feeling the same way, I'm gonna give you some advice that I'm gonna try and follow myself, which is just keep looking for the good things. Keep looking for the positives. Hang on to the positives. Find something in this mess that really makes you happy and hang on to it. Keep doing it. At some point we're all gonna be able to hang out with our friends and go out to dinner and go get coffee and go back to work and go see movies. You know, at some point this is all gonna end, and we're going to hopefully figure out how to live in a post-corona world. I hope that you all have that something that you can really hang on to, and let's just get through this together. And before I go, I just want to say thank you to our doctors, our nurses, our bus drivers, our grocery store workers, everybody who is considered to be essential. You guys are amazing and wonderful. You all are just putting yourselves in a position where you are exposing yourselves to it every day, and you're still doing what you do, and honestly, we sincerely appreciate that. I sincerely appreciate everything that you all do. You guys are really the glue that I think is holding everybody together. So thank you to our essential workers. You guys are awesome. I hope you all stay safe, keep to the positives, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye! But there are birds, very cute little sparrows that are just hopping around on my balcony, so that's nice.